Hello everyone, and this is my weekend preview for the week starting on January 16th, 2017. I know I'm recording this a little bit I am recording this one a little bit early for you guys so I can get it out to you at least on January 16th, if not a little bit sooner for you. But basically, what happened over this last week? Well, we had a little bit of interesting stuff happen with the channel, and you saw a very interesting change in my format for the SmackDown, NXT, and TNA Impact reviews. By the way, those will not be sticking around because I had a little bit of reasoning behind that. If you notice a little bit of a mouth change or something in that sense, I think voice is kind of normalized over here. But I had an interesting week in the terms of I had a Bell's palsy attack, and I did not necessarily want to be on the camera, so I kind of used that as a form to try to change up the review areas in the terms of, hey, maybe this is another way I can further my my editing skills or anything in that sense. But after I realized how easy the edits were, I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm not a guy who likes to just hide behind the microphone without actually being in front of the camera. So, you know what? We're going to stick with it this way, even while I am in this process of healing over what happened to me this past week. Nothing, like I said, in the end, it was nothing major. It happened and everything like that, and for the most part people even tell me that you can hardly notice it unless I try to smile, and then you can kind of recognize it at that point. But that is what happened, and that was the reason why the SmackDown, NXT, and TNA Impact reviews kind of went with audio files with screenshots over them, because I was attempting to try to further the editing skills that I've been trying to garner over the last number of months. And well, I determined that it wasn't that hard of an edit, so I'm not gonna go ahead and just continue on doing that, because I'm not a guy who just wants to be behind a microphone all the time. I kind of want you to see what's going on, especially with the reviews and everything. So that's just typically how it's gonna go. And my Raw, NXT, TNA Impact, SmackDown reviews are gonna go back to normal this week, with it being via the camera, and I'll create a little thumbnail or something like that for you guys to see as well. So that's what happened last week. I had a medical emergency, and I had a Bell's palsy attack, and it's going to be a little bit different over the next couple of weeks, at least in the terms of seeing everything. But then again, the way I feel about it, people who tune into the channel are more on the terms of the content, not on the terms of my own look. So with that being said, I'm not going to even really care about hiding behind just the microphone and not being seen on a camera or anything like that. It's just not who I am. I don't try to hide things, even though I'm a very private person. When things happen, I don't hide it. So with that being said, we're going to go back to normal on that side of everything. Now, with the aspect that if you've been following along over the last couple weeks, I've either been sick or this has happened now. There are things I want to do with the channel, with my Twitch channel, with the YouTube channel. I want to stream more, I want to do this, I want to do that, but those haven't come into fruition yet because I was wanting to work on a few other things, but I've been sick, so I wasn't working on things. And now the aspect that, outside of what happened with me earlier this week, I kind of feel like normal again. Body feels like normal. I move around just fine now. So I'm trying to garner back into maybe maybe being able to push myself a little bit more in the terms of editing more, trying to stream more, trying to get things out to you in a more timely manner and everything in that sense. That's what I'm going to be trying to do over this next week. And we're going to start that with hopefully the Raw review going out Monday night instead of Tuesday afternoon or Tuesday morning or something in that sense. I'm hoping to get it out and done when Raw goes off the air, and then I just film it and go and send it out to you guys in that sense of everything. And yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. In terms of trying to stream more, I'm trying to stream campaigns over on my Twitch page a little bit more, and I'm going to start on that one. The next campaign I think I'm going to do, because I do typically do the Call of Duty stuff, I think I was interested in the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare campaign. In the campaign, not the multiplayer, just the campaign. I was interested in seeing how that story went out, but I also do have the Modern Warfare Remastered, so I'm going to be trying to get that campaign going, and then we're going to go into a couple other areas into that afterwards. So I'm going to try to do a little bit more campaign work for you guys in the terms of on my Twitch page, and plus we'll still have the normal Dead or Alive 5 last round, and I'm going to do hopefully try to get another multiplayer session on my YouTube page to go along with it. I've been doing Gears of War 4 recently. I would like to do one more. So I'm looking to potentially open it up to where I'm doing, let's see, maybe 4 streams a week. Depending on how much time I have and the length of everything. So I plan on attempting to get things like that done a little bit more, and hopefully you'll be seeing more of that stuff. That's what I'm aiming to do, and at least aiming to do this year. If it's going to start right away, I don't know. There's a few other things I want to do and want to get set up that I have yet to work on yet, and then we're going to go into that side of everything. But if everything goes really quickly and I get done with all that stuff, I'll go about doing trying to get more streams going in the terms of either here on the YouTube page or over on my Twitch page. If you want to link to the Twitch page, it will be down in the description, as it is in every single video. If you want to go over there, I do at least stream every Tuesday with my roommate Daniel, aka Dragon Ninja, and we do Dead or Alive 5, and then sometimes we drop into Street Fighter or another fighting game of some sort afterwards. So, with that being said, guys, that's pretty much what happened over this last week and where we're looking to go to here in the future. So this is the weekend preview for this channel. I hope you guys enjoy the content coming your way. Expect the wrestling reviews coming along with it. And maybe if I have a little bit of time, I'll step out there and have another discussion about some of the other recent wrestling stuff that have been going on, such as I have put out a video about a week ago asking whether or not we had seen Match of the Year with Kenny Omega and Okada during Wrestle Kingdom. Now I'm going to give just my full-on I never gave my full-on thoughts. I definitely really liked it, and I think that match was considered Match of the Year. Should be in high consideration for Match of the Year, even though how early it is in the year. But there are a lot of people out there in this world that says it's the greatest match of all time. I'll give my thoughts about that on another video. Plus, I also wouldn't mind talking about the UK, the WWE UK tournament that just happened over this last weekend as well. I got to see a good chunk of it so far, and I would like to also give my thoughts in another video about that. So hopefully within this next week, I will be able to do so. But after you see this video, I think I'm going live with some Gears of War 4. So with that being said, guys, peace out. I hope you enjoy the content coming this way this week, and have a great week ahead.